Okay, hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Okay, so your message today is a little bit different, Virgo. So I really do feel like this is not going to be for everyone. So just take it as it resonates and leave the rest, guys, okay? I feel like today's message, because it is an intuitive message, okay, I've been getting some messages via dreams, and I've had to wait to be able to put the pieces together so that I can make sure that I deliver the right message. Now, whoever this message is for, I want to say you have some kind of purpose in life, right? There's something that you are doing or that you should be doing here, right? Now, you could be doing this already. Now, if you are doing this already, whatever this may be, and it will make more sense once I kind of go into it. If you are doing this already, it could be that maybe you are getting a certain kind of fight from other people, right? Not liking what you're doing or not liking what you're saying or whatever. Maybe if you are wealthy, people not liking the fact that you are in a stable financial position, right? I don't know what it is that you do. I don't know who the message is for. So anyway, let me go into it. There's three parts to this message. Now, the first part is something that I heard, and then the other two parts were dreams. Right, I can hear my birds in the background already. So the saying that I heard was, a king or queen has no friends, only followers. Now, when I say that, it doesn't have to be something negative, right? Only followers. Oh, that means that you are, I don't know. I'm not saying that anybody here is better than anybody or whatever, but there is in life, right? Take it, leave it. We have leaders and we have followers. The Virgo that I'm talking to, I believe that you are a leader of some sort. Now, it could be as simple as you own your own business, right? Maybe you own your own home. I don't know. But the ancestors are calling me to give this message to someone to let them know that wherever you're going or wherever you are at, you are going to be some kind of a leader. Now, it's that energy of new levels, new devils, right? It's that energy of people always like to see you do good until you are doing better than them, right? So I wrote a few notes so I didn't forget everything. So yeah, a king or queen has no friends, only followers. So they want you to bear that in mind. Now I read, beware of people around you, right? Pay attention to your intuition. People that smile in your face, maybe on the inside are not so happy for you. Pay attention to people that may be coming out of the woodwork because you are on some kind of rise, right? On the up and up is what I'm hearing. So fake friends. And then I put in a question mark. Why do we have to be aware of these people? And they said to me, because you're chosen. Again, with the word leadership. So that was the first thing, right? Now, the second thing was a dream I had. And it's very much related to a dream I had a good few months ago. And I did do a video about that, but not on this channel. It was on my first channel. And it was about these three doors. Now, very briefly, that reading was about three doors. So at some point, Virgos, some of you may have had three options, right? Now, whether this was options in love, whether this was options in a job or something like that. And there was very much two of those options that Spirit was trying to say to you that were very much not viable to you. Definitely not door number one. Door number two had some kind of a time limit on it. And then door number three, when it flung open, it was full of abundance. So I feel like this part is related to that dream because also in that dream, there was this figure, almost like a Grand Reaper. But I know the Grand Reaper, you're probably thinking, what? Yeah, I know. That's just what the figure looked like in my dream. But it wasn't there to hurt me. In fact, it was there to kind of wait for me to make some kind of choices. So anyway, in this dream, it was the same Grand Reaper, except the Grand Reaper, he wasn't holding like, you know, like in the original, like he has some kind of an axe or something like that. He wasn't holding that. This Grand Reaper, just like in my other dream, he was holding a bunch of keys. Almost like he had the key to every door. Now, let me just, while I'm talking, let me see if I can find the cards that I need. Now, this Grand Reaper, he wanted me to get in a boat. Now, he didn't say anything. He kind of just does hand gestures. Want me to get in the boat. And like I said, I wasn't afraid of him. So I got in the boat. Now, he kind of started sailing down this, I don't know, kind of remind me of like a lagoon. It was kind of misty. It might have looked scary, you know, it sounds scary. But it wasn't. I actually didn't feel afraid. So sat in this boat and he's sailing. Oh, and when I got in this boat, it gave me the image of the Six of Swords, right? Now, when you think about the Six of Swords, I'm just trying to find the cards. I should have really pulled them out earlier. But, yeah. Is that all the ones that I need? Let me just see, guys. Sorry. All right, that one as well. No, we had passed that. Yeah, but when you think about it, right, it was a Six of Swords. And when you think about the Six of Swords, the card in the tarot, which I'm going to show you now, just had to get the ones I needed, is the energy of moving to calmer waters. Now, this woman has a child in the boat, right? Some of you could have children. Maybe some of you are single parents. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But in my dream, it was just me in the boat. And as he's kind of like sailing, before I move on, you have to think about, right, what's before the Six of Swords? It's the Five of Swords. It's almost like you are being moved away from some kind of deception, some kind of lies. The Five of Swords is about petty games. It's about immature communication. It's about people trying to win at all costs, right? This energy of what I was saying to you before. A king or a queen has no friends, only followers. People are only happy for you until you are doing better than them. So anyway, you're being moved away from that. Six of Swords. So as I'm in this boat, right? And he's just sailing quite calmly down this water. It's like I look to the right. And I don't know if any of you have seen Vikings, but it gives me that feeling of that bit in Vikings when Ragnar's in the boat. And he kind of looks onto the shore and it's like he visualizes his family, like he's seen them. And then he kind of shakes his head, right? And wipes his eyes like he's seeing things. So anyway, I look on the shore. And it's almost like I see the Seven of Swords. But we're sailing past. And I see the Seven of Swords. So this would give me the indication of this energy. It's completely removed me from deception, from lies. You guys could have even had, how would I explain it? Escaped some kind of drama, maybe. Because it's like I was completely taken out of it and I was given this view, right? Almost like a bird's eye view, but not from up above. Of all the things that were going on, but I wasn't included. But I was able, or I was being allowed to see. Seven of Swords. So I thought, okay. And then he kept strolling and then I saw the Eight of Swords. And I thought, okay. Now when you think the Eight of Swords is an energy of a mental prison, right? Now it could be a metaphor and it could be relating to an actual jail situation. Maybe you escaped being involved in something where somebody else may go to jail or somebody else may get in trouble with the law or somebody else is now very much in their head about something. It feels like the universe has made sure that you are not in the middle of something. Then I saw the Nine of Swords. right? Which is anxiety, is stress, is worry. So I thought, okay. And then we saw the Ten of Swords. So I thought, oh, the ending of something. It's almost like they're showing you something from the outside that is going on. Ten of Swords, the end of a situation, right? Ultimate betrayal. So I thought, okay, so what's next? Because he was still kind of rowing this boat real slowly. Didn't pass the Ten of Swords. So I thought, And then I see him kind of pulling up, let's say, to like a bank side. And there wasn't really nothing on that little bank side, little island, whatever. There was just this stone, almost similar to this stone, but just a normal big stone. And right in the middle of the stone was a sword, right? When you think what's after the Ten of Swords, it's the Ace of Swords in terms of the swords. So I thought, Now it kind of reminded me of that cartoon. If you guys are maybe an 80s baby, early 90s baby, I mean, you still may know the cartoon, right? The sword in the stone. Now in that cartoon, if I can briefly remember it, the young boy, they had that sword in the stone and it was the young little skinny kid. Nothing special about him. That was the one that was able to pull that sword out the stone, right? If you remember in the cartoon, they had some big muscle men that came and they were trying to take the sword out of the stone. Nobody couldn't get it out. So when this little skinny guy, little kid actually, came and pulled this sword out of the stone, everybody was mad. Everybody was mad. How come he got to pull the sword out of the stone? What's so special about him? So maybe people are viewing you even like that, right, Virgo? What's so special about Virgo? Why is that happening for Virgo? Why is this for Virgo? It's that energy of that envy, that jealousy energy. So when we got to this bank, we got out of the boat, and again, this Grand Reaper energy still didn't say anything. It just kind of pointed to the stone. So I thought, you want me to go and get the sword? He didn't say anything. So I thought, okay. Not thinking anything of it like that. I just went up to the stone and just pulled the sword out, and out it came. Turned around, went to give it to the Grand Reaper, and he had already got back in the boat and was sailing away and left me on the island. And I thought, oh, almost like he wanted to clarify something. Almost like he wanted to make sure that you were the chosen one, right? So at that point, that's where I woke up out of that dream. Now, when I thought about it, I was thinking, what am I getting from this? How would I put this into words for the collective? Yesterday, I was watching movies, and I'm kind of one of them old-fashioned people. I like to watch movies like Gladiators, Ben-Hur, all those kind of, Roman kind of fighting things. And I came across a film yesterday. I was just watching movies after movies, and I came across a movie called The Last Legion. Nothing too special. I was watching it, yes, okay, cool. But right at the end, now the film is called The Last Legion. I did watch it on Netflix. For anybody who won't go check, see if I'm telling the truth, right at the end. Now I almost quit the movie halfway through, right? But right at the end, what did I see? A stone with a sword in it. Just like what I had seen in my dream. And I said, no way. Now that movie was about a boy. I feel like I think they called him. He was meant to be the last. I could be wrong. I think he meant to be the last Caesar. And they were doing the most to protect this little boy, right? Because there was a lot of people after him. So they were protecting him. So I feel like for some of you, there's a message here where some of you maybe you've been chosen to break some kind of generational curse. Maybe some of you have been chosen to carry on some kind of legacy. Now, I'm not saying you're the last of your kind or anything like that, but maybe right here, right now, you are the one that has been chosen to continue something, to fight for something, to make sure, like I said, there's a certain legacy that isn't forgotten. I feel like some of you are here to bring some kind of change. So now the last part, I didn't really understand, right? It was confusing me a little bit, and I was trying to wrap my head around it and trying to figure out how the hell does this make sense to what is going on. Now, the last dream that I had, which was yesterday, I had a dream that I was in my room, right? And it's like I was in my room with my son, and it was, I don't know, we were just here. And then I turned around and we saw a tiger, like a full-grown tiger. Like, so can you imagine if you saw a tiger? Hey, we're gonna run, right? So I'm saying to my son, let's get out, quick, get out the door. Like, shh, this tiger saw us and it wasn't even bothered, like, you know. But there was a man and he was lying on my bed, but he had his back turned to me. So imagine lying on your side, but he had his back turned to me, so I couldn't see his face. And it's almost like this tiger had put his head almost on this man's leg and was just resting there. And we were trying to rush out this door. And you know when you, like, if you have pets, like maybe a cat or a dog, especially like dogs, and dogs, they kind of open one eye, look at you, and they just kind of go back to sleep, like, whatever. That's how the tiger was with us. But we were trying to rush out this door, and I'm saying to my son quickly, you know, be quiet. But as I turn around to look to see where the tiger is, you know, to make sure that he ain't near us, I saw my daughter walking towards this tiger. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? Come. And she was like looking at me like, and she's smiling, but she's walking towards the tiger. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, if you think a mother's instincts, no. And she sat down beside the tiger and she just started stroking it. That's it. And she was like, see, and she started smiling. And I stopped and paused and looked at her and looked at this tiger, and I thought, what? And that's where I woke up. So again, I thought, okay, it wasn't even a lion, it was a tiger. So I pulled up, what does a tiger mean in the spiritual realm? And it came up with this. Now it says courage and strength. It says strong will. It's saying that there's going to be a time coming very soon for you Virgos. Again, it could be now, right? It's going to be different for everybody, if it even resonates. Where you're going to need to be aggressive, assertive, and you are going to have to be fearless. Because again, with this energy, it also said a master of its own domain. Brings me back to what I was saying to you about leadership. It also said overcoming challenges. So if some of you feel like you are facing some difficulties right now, this is the kind of energy that you're going to have. This is the kind of attitude that you are going to have to overcome these things. It says whatever this is, whatever you are doing, it says show passion and energy. It says go after your dreams. It says trust your instincts. It says act swiftly. It says there's going to be an energy coming for you guys where there's going to be like a unique level of confidence is what I'm hearing. Trust your instincts. Trust that what you're hearing, feeling is correct. For those of you that are tapped in. Again, this is not going to be for everyone. So let's get a few cards to see how the universe will support the message that they gave me. While I'm getting the cards out, I just want to thank everybody who has reached out for personal readings. For those of you who have donated to the channel, But even more for those of you that have subscribed, liked, and commented. I see all comments. All right. So give me 5 cards for my Virgos to support this message. Thank you, Spirit. I do hope that everybody's well. I hope I delivered that in a way that everybody can understand. So let's see. For my Virgos. What do we have, Spirit? Give me 5 cards. What is that message for my Virgos? What is this? Oh, got 2 there. 7 of Earth. Page of Earth, which is the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is my skilled card. So for some of you, this definitely could be about work. For some of you, I am not going to lie, with that man on the bed, even though I couldn't see his face, for some of you, there may be someone coming towards you, right? A relationship, if you are interested in that. But I do feel like for some of you, it's on the cards. Give me 2 more. Thank you. 6 of Fire. For Virgo, please. Thank you, Spirit. The 2 of Fire. We'll get the last one in a minute. I don't know. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck. An important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. Public recognition. I'm telling you, some of you are really going to have to get into this energy of strength, courage, right? So you have the 7 of Earth coming out here. It says seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Again, we did talk about if you were having some kind of challenges, some kind of blockages, right? Some of you are going to have a big breakthrough, man. I don't know what this is for you guys. You have the Page of Earth. It says good news about financial matters. It says wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Some of you are going to be going into something new. Some of you, you've been planting seeds for something, or you've been making some kind of plans or something. And again, this energy, now is time to take action. This is the time for things to be put in motion. You have the 6 of Fire. Victory. Good news is on the way. Public recognition or awards. Ooh. And then you have the 2 of Fire. It says you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. See that? Some of you, you're coming to your own. Some of you have, like I said, again, some of you have been chosen for something. Some of you have been chosen and you've been completely, directly moved and taken out of what doesn't serve you. Because you have a purpose. Because you have a journey that you need to concentrate on. I'm hearing, don't worry about the naysayers. Concentrate on where you are going, Virgo. Give me another card for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we got 2. They tried it. It's all right. It's all right. So I see 4 of Earth. A lot of Pentacles out here. It's almost like with just Pentacles and Fire at the minute. It's almost like have the passion and desire to go for whatever this is. Financial security, stability. This is now, it's that energy of now it's time for you to receive. You have the 4 of Earth. It says being too curious. No, what does it say? Being too cautious with money. Good business decisions. Giving to those less fortunate. So again, that kind of gives me the energy of, Virgos, wherever you kind of reach the top or whatever, right? or wherever you get where you're going, or when you do hit this financial abundance or whatever it is, the abundance for you, right? Spirit is saying, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget the less fortunate. Don't forget to give back, however that is. Let's see what the cheeky one was that fell out. There we go. Told you. Couldn't see that man's face. I can't make this shit up. I couldn't see that man's face, but I knew it was on the cards for some of you. And I feel like it was the only card. Was it the only card that fell face down? Do you want me to see? The Two Cups. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The positive resolution of a conflict. Now, for some of you, again, now that sounds to me like someone from the past. Wanting to come in, wanting forgiveness. And maybe Spirit is telling you that, you know, forgiveness is needed, right? Guys, excuse my stomach if you can hear it. I don't know. It always does the most when I turn the camera on. It's really weird. Like, could be a new relationship for some of you. I want to get one on this Two of Water now. Yes, for some of you, you may not know somebody wants to come back from the past, or that they are coming back, or, you know, that person was hiding themselves. Yeah, that man was lying on my bed. So it could be somebody that maybe you've already been intimate with. I don't know. Can I get one on this Two of Cups? So we're only meant to get 5 cards, and you gave me the extra one. So 2 nines at the bottom of the deck. 2 nines. Okay. 9 of Fire. For some of you, I don't know. Because you have don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage, and believe in yourself. We said that all over the reading, right? My intuitive. But what fell out was the 9 of Earth. Look at this. It says, enjoy life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful, self-employment. So some of you are self-employed, but with this 9 of Earth, clarifying this 2 of Cups, like I said, some of you may be single, you've got your head down, you're just kind of doing what you're doing, right? Enjoying your life. For some of you, living your best life, right? And this person sees that, and they want to come and take you out of this 9 of Earth, because this 9 of Earth is also my single card. 9 of Pentacles, pre-Empress, looking beautiful, and someone sees you. Could even be 2 people, I don't know. But Virgos, I'm gonna leave this one here, because this was a handful, sort of, kind of. But guys, again, thank you so much for the subscriptions, for the private readings, for the donations. Virgos, I'm going to love you and leave you. Stay safe. Love and light, guys.